water my landscaping. Weeds. But they seem to be holding up. Weeds. But they seem to be holding up okay, even the hydrangeas, but they're in shade for most of the day. It's just the evening sun when they get it. But I might give them a little sprinkling of water. These sweet peas still haven't flowered yet. I feel like this crimson, I always call it the wrong thing, crimson red, crimson sweet. It's starting to recover. I'm gonna trim off some of them bottom leaves. I see where, I don't know if it was broken. Is that why you've been struggling? Look, that's why it's been struggling. So what I'm gonna do is bring this back here so it can get some roots to help hold on. Cut off the oh, you're holding on to that dead one. Let it go, let it go, let it go, baby. Getting bigger every day. As you see, I kept it. I know I'm crazy. I know it. But it helps attract pests. And they seem to eat that instead of my plants, so. All right, friend, this is the last video of garden prep. We'll do a little tour around music montage. Y'all, I was closing out my video and I was doing a once over on my plants, and look what I found on my tomatoes. I'll put the name up, but they're a form of stink bugs, and they will eat your tomatoes and pepper plants. DE doesn't work on them, neem oil, but I fill my spray bottle up with salty water or a vacuum. Not salty water, soapy water with Dawn. I don't have a vacuum. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to get my hose and hose these suckers down. Oh, and I just put this up. A vacuum would have been best, but I don't have one, so we about to hose these suckers down. Especially before the sun hits them. The leaves will have time to dry. That's that crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's see if I got them. and I want to spray them in that direction so it can go in the grass and not onto another plant. I knew I should have bought that mini handheld vacuum for Amazon Prime Day. I knew it. And the spiders I've been leaving on these tomato plants to protect them, you didn't do your job. I'll come back out here later on and put the DE back on them. It was crazy. I had only came back over here after I got done recording. I got one of the trellises for my green stalk and I put my watermelon on it. Do I look tired, friend? Because I am tired. We came back yesterday evening. So we went to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee on 4th of July weekend. You know, the area itself is nice. It's just the outside visitors made it not nice. Basically, I was going to go to the comedy barn that's there. You know, despite everything, this is a black YouTube page. And I had seen it on black influencer pages going there, and I said, okay. The staff and the people itself that worked there, they were great. We didn't even get to see the show because a lot of the other attendees were not so great and we didn't feel safe. If it was just me and Boo, sorry, the ambulance is going, it would have been one thing, but we had our kids and people sitting around us because it was us, and there were some individuals who were mixed there, some individuals, and I know one other family, it was a black husband and a white wife, so it was really just us. And there were people around us that were trying to be extra nice, but there were people around us that weren't nice. And it wasn't something that Boo felt safe with the kids. So yeah, we didn't get a chance to see the comedy barn, which also threw off people's want to go anywhere else because it was going to be like the same type of group of people there. It was insanely hot. It was a lot of things, but I might throw some pictures up of what I did. The last night was like probably the best night. That was also the night I chose to try to race little kids. I was doing real good until my feet said, "What the hell are you doing?" When I fell. Now I hurt. My body's sore. It's recorded. See if I'm brave enough to put it. But anyway, friends, we get the dogs by 2 o'clock today. When I came home, I opened the blinds and looked at the garden, but I did not come out to see the garden. It rained all while we were gone, storm raining. Like, I was worried about my sump pump because whenever it rains like that, one of my sump pumps always go out. Friend, sorry, that's a bad angle. Friend never had to come. He never had to come because it rained every day. He was going to come one day to treat my plants with DE, but he didn't even make it, and it didn't even matter because it rained. So this is going to be my first time seeing my garden up close, and I'm sharing this moment with you. We left on a Thursday morning, like 4 o'clock in the morning. Came back and it is now Monday morning. I had seen that, so I already knew my sunflower had flowered. It's got a little mini flower, but I think this tomato cage kind of saved it from the winds. No, I never picked it up. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. Okay, strawberries. I'll pick those. Oh, the other potato started to get something. Okay. I have redid this. Looking good. Cabbage. Look at those tomatoes. They took. So that's one pot. And I just did this one right before I left. Got some weeds in there. But the nasturtiums are growing. That's going to be my next project, cutting these down and collecting the seed pods. Okra. You're getting eat up a little bit, but you're still alive. With all the mushrooms in you. Oh, I think you still might have some aphids. I see ants on you. Yeah, you're getting aphids again. I'll spray you down. Okay, peppers. Let's get you inside there. But let's talk about the cucumber plant. It really took off with the vines. I got a cucumber growing. I got a few. Child, I don't know what to do with you. All you gotta do is grow straight down. All these tomatoes took. Look how big that one is. Ooh, look at it. Look at Milo. So all the stems that I rooted have rooted. Of course you broke. Of course you broke right there. Of course you did. Let's fix that. All right, that's better. Yeah, that wants to flower. I might go ahead and let that cilantro go. I harvested quite a few off of it. And we can't forget, we saw, I'll put the name on this tomato plant before I left. I treated it with Dawn dish soap and hosed it down really good. I think it worked. We found the issue with this was a broken stem. I think it's gonna do fine, but I think I'm seeing powdery mildew. I am seeing powdery mildew from all the rain, so I'll have to trim this down. But look at my watermelon, y'all. I got another one growing right there. You see in there. Okay. I'm going to spray what I can with neem oil and cut the rest of the leaves. I think my lettuce is going to seed. I got quite a bit off of here. I'm okay with it. My sweet peas are being overtaken by these carrots, but I know once I remove the carrots, it'll be okay. I just left that morning glory. At least something's using the trellis. I'm going to have onions ready. Okay. These tomatoes I planted. Something decided to dig up my stuff. I wonder what decided to dig up this garden bed. All right. I don't know what it was. I think I didn't have a fork here. I feel like might have been an onion there. I got peppers. I got peppers that I can be ready to harvest. It looked like something tried to dig up in here. Peppers. Oh, this one got some peppers. Okay, so these three are the big gem peppers that I planted from seed. This is from Menards, this giant Marconi. This one is Felicity. So these are just regular old green bell peppers. Let's see. This is going to be a purple bell. These two, I think, maybe three in here. And this was what? Because these are yellows. I don't see the sign for this. I don't remember what kind these are. I had a sign for this. Oh well. Collard greens are okay in there. Sweet potato vines growing. The collard greens look to be okay in here. They got some more big leaves. This tomato plant doing well. I think I see some powdery mildew on the cucumber. Yeah, so I'll be doing some trimming. And my gooseberries. Do your thing, baby. Do your thing. Okay. So everything is alive. Everything looks good, especially for nobody being in the garden. Nobody tending to it in 4 days. Just some powdery mildew. If something dug up one of my garden beds. Nice tomatoes took too. Okay. I gotta go on a side mission, as always. So I'll be back in the garden probably a little bit later on. It's not gonna be super hot today, but I'll be back. All right, you see I'm still going through it. It's the next day, y'all. I did come out here and water some things. That green stalk was looking horrendous, but that's about it. It's a little bit later. I don't think I'm gonna water anything. Yeah, because everything looks decent. So this is just my follow-up on my garden after the spider on my phone. After our vacay. I don't know if I'll talk on it, but it was okay. Towards the end, it was okay. I even got a clip of me embarrassing myself, but you know, it was. I wish more could have been done. That's all I have to say about it. But it was nice to be away and somewhere where we could get in, basically drive to in one work day. That was nice. So anyway, thank you for hanging on, friends, while I didn't post while I was away. But until next time, bye.